time, and Atlanta United has once again fathered Orlando City.
Under the bright lights of Mercedes-Benz Stadium, the Five Stripes have now strung together 6 points in a row, a poetic performance on Brad Guzan's 200th club appearance, a 2-0 against Orlando City SC. This is your AT&T Countdown to Kickoff. That's Jason Longshore. I'm Joe Fryhofer. Jason, a complete performance from Yorgos Giacomakis yet again. Boom, Giacomakis with a tank tackle at midfield to set up the first goal. Then he finished off the second. Gigi just cannot be cooled off.
There's so much to talk about with both goals from this game. Let's start with the first one. The pass from Yorgos. Outside of the right foot, bending around the back line.
Shine the shoe.
I haven't seen the booth cam yet, and I think my jaw dropped when he hit the pass, let alone, I'm just sitting there trying to be quiet the rest of the way. And then Saba, the first touch from Saba to control, you see the defender like, where is he gonna go with this? Gillespie about falls down as Saba gets him frozen. Just an amazing first goal. I think you look at that, and you might think, that's a pretty good goal. But when you really look at the detail, unbelievable. And then the second goal. Brooks Lennon, great work down the right side. Saba involved in winning the ball back there on the right side. Brooks gets down to the right flank, and we talked to him after the match on 92.9 The Game. And Brooks told us he gets down the line and he looks up, there's nothing in the box. Think back to the past, how you would see just a ball whipped in, nothing there, you reset. Brooks got his head up, saw he didn't have anything going, cuts back to his left foot, and then he hears Yorgos screaming for the ball, and Brooks knows he wants to hit it first time, so he delivers a soft pass, putting it on a platter for Giacomakis to blast it off the underside of the bar.
Unbelievable form, not only from our tank, but that connection. We've seen that chemistry Brooksy and Gigi continue to develop in preseason, showing off right now in regular season. And now we continue our form as we make the bounce to BMO Field. Toronto, a side that has been pretty hot to start this season, just coming off of a loss. But they're 5th right now, 2 wins, a draw, and a loss. NYC FC was their last time out. John Herdman at the manager position for them, learning how to find that balance in the locker room with Lorenzo Insigne, who's always been a personality, coming off of 2 goals in his previous 3 matches for them.
Federico Bernardeschi as well. Big personalities, and the question coming in to this year for Toronto was, John Herdman's never had a club coaching job. It's very different than a national team, and Herdman has experience at the World Cup with Canada, but also at the Women's World Cup with Canada. So I wondered what it would look like day to day at the club level, those relationships that you have to forge that frankly weren't there in the past in Toronto. Seems all good right now. Winning cures everything, right? And when you're getting goals like Lorenzo Insigne has delivered, just absolute stunners right now, you've got to worry about him. You've got to worry about Bernardeschi getting up the right side. But this is a good, well-rounded Toronto team that I think right now is keeping things simple. They're trying to get to their star players in good pockets of space in the attacking half, and beyond that, they're not overcomplicating it. Won't be easy to break them down.
It's going to be a different look for this traveling first team as we make our way north. Now, we were missing 6 total players, moved up to 7 now with the recent injury of Stian Gregersen in the meniscus. His timetable to return is still unknown for us. And right now, Jason, the big question, that back line, what will this lineup look like heading to the visitors right now? We expected this, and that's why they had such a big transfer window in the winter. Depth is one of the biggest words to describe our side this year, but that knock for Gregersen is going to be a test.
Yeah, the development is another big factor in this as well, with guys like Noah Cobb and Efrain Morales, who have played well for Atlanta United too early on, but also played a lot with the first team in preseason. And it was very important, and I think very intentional by Gonzalo Pineda and his staff, to mix and match a good bit in preseason, where you saw Derek Williams play with Noah Cobb, for example. We might see that on Saturday in Toronto. Getting those opportunities for guys to mix. Ronald Hernandez spoke to the media this week, and he talked about how having the ability to play with lots of different players just helps with that comfort level in moments like this. So you're going to have to see some changes. You're going to have guys away on national team duty. It's going to happen again this season. It's just part of the nature of being a big club, frankly, and having a very talented roster. But when players get their opportunity to shine, they have to take it. because that can lead to more minutes for them down the road, but it can also lead to wins even when you're not at complete full strength.
Now a chance to get our third result in the row. Kickoff Saturday at 7:30, and Mike Conti, Jason Longshore will be heading north. The boys have to bundle up for this one. Sounds like kickoff is going to be a chilly one in the 30s for the call up against Toronto.
We might be outside calling this one as well, so if you hear the teeth chattering, it's probably me, the Georgia guy here. Mike's used to this stuff. We'll be on the air at 6:30 from the studio back in Atlanta with Abe Gordon and Garrett Chapman. Mike and I will start at 7:40 with kickoff. We'll have post-game audio as well from Gonzalo Pineda, hopefully a player or two, and hopefully 3 points coming through customs on the way back.
This has been your AT&T Countdown to Kickoff. That's Jason Longshore. I'm Joe Fryhofer. We bounce to BMO Field, 17s. We'll see you up north.